Okay guys, this next video that I'm making is going to be how to catch and document a cheating significant other. So this is my layman opinion. These are things that I came up with in the spot when my last ex, when I found out inadvertently that he was cheating on me, as well as both of my groomers were married men that cheated on their wives. So I have a lot of experience with cheaters. Like, if I'm honest, I have a lot of experience with them. And I know the tactics and means they use to fool their significant others and to continue cheating and getting away and fooling everyone with the guys. Okay, so G-U-I-S-E, the guys. Okay, so let's get into that. Also, yeah, this is my layman opinion. There's things I'm gonna miss. I'm not a professional, like, I didn't study anything. This is just me and how I was able to prove that my ex was cheating. The tactics that both my groomers, cheaters, used to hide it from their wives for, almost a decade for one of them. And she was fooled by it, and the first one stood by him. Like, they were quite good. So let's call out their tactics. Let's educate the faithful significant others who are wondering if their significant other may be cheating on them. Let's give it the kind, faithful one's advice. So that's what this is about. This is me just giving my layman opinion, trying to help best I can. Because of this, I was able to prove that my ex is cheating. I got the facts so I could see it, the receipts, and be like, yep, he was doing this. Okay, that means I have to break up with him because the man of my dreams wouldn't be cheating on me like this. That's just facts. And everyone should have that standard and boundary for themselves. If you find out they're cheating, that means they've been lying all that time. That means they've been hiding it. That means you break up with them. That's what that means. That's what you factually do. That's a non-emotional, logical response to the situation. So let's give you guys some advice. First point, know that they may have a second phone that you are unaware about. I remember how my ex's old phone that he broke and then made me have to pay in full for his new iPhone. I remember his old one, his broken one, that only the screen was broken, so it still worked, it could turn on. It vibrated in this pile of dirty clothes when it shouldn't have been charged in months, because I bought him the other phone months ago. They may keep it at their work. They may keep the second phone at their work. Never mind where else they could keep it because of all of life's circumstances, jobs, technology awareness, hidden spots. They might have a second phone. So I can't tell you where exactly that will be, but just be aware they might. They might. Or they might just hide it really well on their main phone. And they won't tell you, okay guys? First advice is they're not gonna tell you. If they do, like if they're like, yeah, I cheated, be like, holy shit, God is blessing me that they're admitting, because these folks usually never admit. And then, yeah, break up with them. But most never admit, so this is me trying to help you guys understand their thought process, because it's a whole thought process in their head. It's a whole thing of them trying to fool you. It's a whole facade they've created so that they can cheat covertly without you knowing. They do it willingly, okay? And they're happy to do it. They only show sadness when they get called out, because that means that they have to face the consequences of their behavior. So be aware of that, and be aware of their lying and their intentional lying, because they will. They will. Serial cheaters intentionally lie. Their whole life is basically a lie. Everything they do is performative. But when you do find the facts of them cheating that they've tried to hide, those facts, that proof that they were hiding, that is proof of their true character. That's what they truly want. They want to cheat. They want to be, you know? So just we have to be aware of that. First step, actually, I guess, we have to be emotionally aware of that. And you have to emotionally prepare yourself for the breakup that should ensue if your significant other has been cheating on you and hiding it from you. Okay? Yeah. Emotional awareness. Okay, but next point. If they're spending a long time in the bathroom, be aware. This is a thing just to be like, I'm noting this. If they're spending a long time in the bathroom without explanation why. Both of my groomers, as well as my ex, they used the bathroom and showers as a way to go on their phone and be sexually devious and deviant. Yeah. So just be aware, it's a common thing. All of them that they do that. That's a common thing. Why not sit beside me on your phone? Why are they on their phone specifically elsewhere in a stinky and less optimal place, aka the toilet? Why? and a long time, and you're like, is everything okay? I remember, oh yeah, yeah, I'm fine, I'm just going to the bathroom. But you don't hear them ever going. You don't hear the poop drop, and then you just hear them flush. Flush their pee that they sat so long there for. Be aware. If you're feeling like that doesn't make sense, it's because it doesn't. It's because you're feeling that inkling of a doubt because they're behaving strangely. So just be aware. Be aware. Next point. Just so you know, you may still miss it overall. They're very intentional about their hiding. They're very deceptive about it. So they hide their tracks usually very well. Some are dumb, some out themselves, and we love that. Let's have them do it themselves because that's amazing. But they don't always. Some go to the grave never being found out, you know? So, and this is why it's hard for you to figure it out because they're specifically making it difficult for you. They don't want you to find out. That's why. That's the answer. Okay, next point. Computers, technology. Learn about them. Because your significant other sure as hell knows about them. They sure do. There's a lot of means to cheat online nowadays. No, that doesn't mean being online is devious. No, but it's putting things into context. Things that don't make sense. Them spending an abnormal amount of time. The poo never dropping. Them literally just flushing their pee. Why were they there for so long? Because there's a reason. There's almost always a reason or intention behind every action. Just be aware. We have to be aware. And this is me trying to help you guys. If they have a second phone or their phone, if they're always getting a new one, if they're always having a new phone, like their one phone that's always new, or they're getting an update and they always change them every year or so, if they keep one at their place of work, as I said, if they evade Google phone location tracking by leaving their phone at their place of work when they meet for sexual relations, because some faithful significant others want like that, they have like that, I don't like this, but it's like location tracking. I don't like it because it's just like the man of my dreams. I trust him, you know, like I will trust him, and I don't want to feel like I have to be checking where he is. So it's like if even things have gotten to that point where you're having, for your safety, like to see if they're cheating on you, if you're having to take those kind of measures, sis or sir, you know they're already cheating. The option is to break up with them. Because they're going to just evade the phone tracking. That's what they've done. What they've done. And they're getting a new phone every year because then all evidence is gone. Their old phone, they can smash it. Cheaters love smashing their phone. They love deleting evidence. They love it. Why? Because it covers their tracks. Because that's optimal for what they want, which is to cheat and get off and relish in the fact that they're cheating and inadvertently humiliating their significant other. Like, just, we gotta be aware of their true intention. No, they wouldn't do that. That couldn't be true. It's who they are. It's what they've been doing the whole time. It's who they've been since the beginning. And they've just created a facade and fooled you. And now you're unaware. And now you're vulnerable. So this is why I'm trying to help you. Next, okay. So these are all things they might do, but here's some tangible advice. Best advice I can give you. The phone features to use to factually prove it. Okay, some actual factual means. Screen time on iPhone. I don't know Androids. I only know about iPhones and such. So this is my layman iPhone opinion. There's screen time. Screen time on the phone. You go into settings. You can find it. It will show even private browsers. It will show the websites you've been on, even if you're privately searching it. So this is how I found out my ex was looking at pornography behind my back and buying it. Screen time, baby. Next, bank statement / bank app. There's a paper trail somewhere, especially if it's online because they can't use cash. There's a paper trail somewhere. You just gotta find it. Bank statements and the bank app is great for that. So just ask, I gotta see your bank app. This is how I worded it. So when I broke up with my ex, I said, I have to see these things to be able to make the decision and have the factual means of knowing if I continue this relationship with you or not. That's what I said, because it's the truth. I have to look at the screen time. I have to look at the bank statements, because this is how I garner the receipts to have justification and closure when breaking up with the serial cheater significant other. Okay? Another way. Email records. Their emails. They have to have an email for OnlyFans. Even if it's a burner one. Yeah, they'll have a burner one. Really? They do that? Yes. That's how to get away with it. Think of it from, how would they get away with cheating on me best? You have to think that. If you think they're cheating and if there's things they've been doing, or if you have proof, like how I found out was an email thing just popped up for me. Because he logged into his email on my computer for like a game emulator thing on my phone. That popped up, that showed me. I wouldn't have known. So, you know, you might not always know. It may be because of their own slip-ups that you find out. But if you've been having an inkling and you need to look at something tangible and factual, to have closure, to know that you're not just like getting in your mind or something about it because you've been sensing their difference in behavior. This is how. Screen time, bank statements, email records. And do not bring up these features until you're face to face with your significant other, so they can't remove the evidence. So you don't tell them that you're gonna look through these things. You don't ask them to look through those things until you're 100% in the state of mind and state of physicality to be able to rationally look through the evidence and gather it and speak about it calmly to them. Because otherwise, if you let them know ahead of time, they're just gonna delete it. They will, because that's the best way for them to get away with it. That's why. Okay, just remember, what's the, damn, that is the best way. Yeah, and then they probably do that if they're smart. Some are stupid. Look at Atrioc. But my last point, guys, this best advice, layman advice, follow your intuition. You're not crazy if you're sensing something that feels weird. If there wasn't an explanation, if you asked them and they kind of just pushed it aside, no, I'm just having a bad day. Nothing. Why are you having a bad day? Okay, what is it then? Like, if they're specifically being deceptive, they're specifically being deceptive, okay? Follow your intuition because they won't tell you. If you're sensing something, but you're like, they're not outright saying it, because they wouldn't outright say it. They wouldn't outright tell you they're cheating on you. So don't think that you're crazy for having your intuition or inkling feel like something they're doing is abnormal and then feel bad when they try to tell you that it's in your head, or try to find the reason of it. Find the intention. That's the way to garner proof and facts of it, because they won't tell you. They will be very incredibly deceptive. They don't want you to know. They know what they're doing is wrong. They're well aware, and they're happily and willingly doing it anyways for sexual gratification, and not with you. They're doing it anyways, okay? We have to accept that. We have to radically accept that, okay? They are very clever about it. So we have to start looking at it cleverly. That's how you'll catch and document a cheating significant other. Looking at it cleverly, breaking it down, not feeling shame when you're like, well, you didn't answer that. Can you please give me an answer to that question? Why did you not answer that there? Not in a mean way, you're just asking. You noticed that they were avoiding that, or they were pushing that to the side, or they didn't have a reasonable explanation. Then we have to ask, why is that? And then these are the different steps you follow and such to try to figure it out. But listen and follow your intuition. That's how I even thought to check screen time, bank statements, bank app, and email records. I just thought it up because I was like, well, how do I find out if my ex is cheating on me? How do I find that out? I knew, that's what I thought. So like, I'd like to share that advice because it helped me. And we have to start looking at the things in factual means. And we have to be the detective, because if someone is engaging in cheating on you and being unfaithful, they're not going to tell you. You have to figure it out. Yeah, that's a lot of pressure on us as well, but sadly that's the facts. But it's not like impossible. And these are the means to go about it in a healthy, normal way. Okay? So I hope this advice really helps you guys. I hope you catch them. I hope you catch them. I'm excited to see the receipts and the facts. I'm excited. I believe in you guys. If you have an inkling, follow it. Follow the inkling, following intuition. Especially if it's repeated. If they've repeatedly done something strange, and every time never explain, that means you have to start digging into it then. That means you have to take the initiative as the faithful one, as the good person. Because the unfaithful ones are not going to tell you. Okay? And you're not crazy for noticing their change in behavior or their secretivity. You're not the problem. Okay? You are not the problem. You are already good enough for someone else. But you'll never be good enough for them. Because no one's good enough for them. They don't even live up to their own standards. They're disgusting. So, we break up with them. So I hope this video was very educational, guys. And I really, truly hope it will help you. Have a great day. Keep being aware. #aware. I love you guys. And I hope you have a good day or an okay day, at least. Okay, bye. Good luck. Good luck.